Hello, Ashley here on the 3rd of February. Welcome. The source of your anxiety. When I see an anxious person, I ask myself, what do they want? For if a person wasn't wanting something outside of their own control, why would they be stricken by anxiety? EPICTETUS, DISCOURSES 2.13.1. Today, we're going to reflect on our anxiety. And as Epictetus says, why do we want things that we don't control, that we have no control over? Why is that? And asking ourselves, who's the boss? Who's the boss of this show? Who's in charge? Is it your environment, your boss, the weather, your social media following? How can you take control back with your own choice, with your own calmness of mind? And the Daily Stoic book talks about how we give away our control to outside sources and how futile it is. One comment Ryan makes is it's like we believe if we sacrifice our peace of mind, we will all of a sudden get what we want. And that sort of resonated with me. Is that what we believe when we feel as though if we shout and we scream and we get anxious and we get distressed, then all of a sudden the universe will reward us, will give in to us, and we'll get what we want, or not get what we don't want. But how is that going? Is that the way the universe works? Is that really how the universe works? So it's asking those big questions of who's the boss? Who is the boss of this show? Who's leading the orchestra? Who's the composer? Is it your boss? Is it your co-workers? Is it your bank account balance? Is it the amount of social media followers you've got? Is that why you're anxious? And what benefit? Asking yourself, what benefit is the anxiety? So it's questioning that and reflecting. Okay, what steps do I need to turn this around? For me, it's knowing what we control and what we don't control. Do we control the weather? Do we control how sunny or how much rain, sun, wind, storms? Are we in control of that? Is it worth getting upset over? Do you believe that you control the amount of money that comes into your account? Because a lot of people believe they do. I spoke to someone yesterday who saying he was taking actions to get a certain amount of money in his bank account, and I felt as though there's a disconnection to the awareness of what the person controlled or didn't, the awareness of what this person controlled and what he didn't control. And for me, it's going on that journey. And I've been distressed, I've been anxious, and for example, with my gambling journey, I'll place a sports bet on a golf tournament, and the same players every week for years and years. And when the tournament started, I'd go around my flat, walking up and down, nervously pacing around the flat, nervously checking my phone, how many birdies that person or bogeys. With snooker, I was constantly checking the scores on the websites. How many balls has he missed? Where is he in the tournament? Biting my nails. Without actually reflecting, do I control this? Or can I only control my emotions? And it takes, the awareness comes with the experience. And I've been there. I've been in that space of wanting things to happen and not wanting things to happen. 15, 18 years. But in September last year, 4 months ago, I got that calling to call it a day on the gambling addiction and to gambling. 4.5 months later, I'm gamble free. But it's not the gambling. That's a problem. It's my relationship to it, my connection to it, and how I connected to the bets I had, and tried to influence it with my emotions. And yeah, you become addicted to the impulse rather than the gambling. You sort of create that cocktail in your body, and you become addicted to that. You want more of it. You desire more of it. And so that's what today's lesson is from EPICTETUS. What is the source of your anxiety? And it's realizing that it's a futile effort. It's a futile effort. You're to be ruled by your relationships, your body, your job, the amount of followers you've got, the amount of money you could earn. It's being dealt with by a far greater power than you. And the option is, yes, you could stay in that space of trying and chasing and wanting things, or you could take Epictetus' advice and not want anything. If a person wasn't wanting something outside of their own control, why would they be stricken by anxiety? So it's either have anxiety, go and want things, pray for things, wish for things, and outside of you, and carry on being stricken by anxiety and distress, and eventually you'll find out that it's not sustainable. You might have been lucky so far, but it's a one way. It's a dead end. It's a dead end street to that place of wanting things to happen outside of you, wanting to be healthy all the time, wanting to have a certain amount of followers, wanting to have a certain amount of money in your account, wanting people to like you and not to say people not want to say evil things that you disagree with. Our job is to stay in control and live in peace, and not give away your peace to the environment and your ego. That is these voices that are telling you, I want this, I want that. So that's my thoughts for today, on the February 3rd. And thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and go and do your job today.